friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I'm here to do a flip through of my July planners. So let us just jump right in. Let's get them all out of the way. And we'll start with my main one, which is a Hobonichi Weeks. It was a good month. It was busy. We had a vacation here in the middle. I just decorated it. I did not use like the Daisy Weeks kit. I actually used that in my health planner, which we'll see in a second. But I really liked it. And then we'll get over, I think you saw this one. This is where the first and second are. This is technically using the stuff from the kit from June. There we go. And then we switched over. This one I did not intend. I had a plan with me about this on this one. I did not intend for it to be quite so patriotic as it turned out. So that's kind of fun because it just kind of turned out to be patriotic, which worked out because it was 4th of July. And we had headed to the beach, so I didn't have a lot, which goes into this week. Obviously I just put, this is all Cocoa Daisy stuff, by the way. I just put the alpha down to just signify vacation. Couple things that I needed to remember, the meal plan, like what we were eating and what dinner we were in charge of, and then some things that I needed to remember for the week, and kept it real simple. So you didn't see this one, nor did you see this one, because I did this when we got back. Again, Cocoa Daisy, a lot of the same. This little transparent credit card is actually from my shop, and kind of back into the busy really fast. And then we have kind of the last full week of July. There's one more day, which is, was actually yesterday, but we'll just stick with the last week. And this week, obviously, like, everything came to a head. It was real busy. Like, I did not anticipate it being quite as busy as it was, but it was really cute. I like the flamingos. I like how it turned out. So that, oh, and I did, because I had a couple really busy days in there, I did make myself a couple of daily pages. So I just put some washi, some alpha, and then just used some stuff from the kit to just kind of like, I had more to-dos than I thought I was going to have, and this kind of helped keep my brain straight leading up to vacation. So there's that. Go to my health planner. This is kind of like my health self-care kind of deal. I use the Cocoa Daisy, like Daisy Weeks, no, Daisy calendar, Daisy Weeks calendar. I don't know what it's called, but I think that's fun to use in here. Simple decoration. For this calendar, I basically try to put like a win or something good that happened that day. Obviously, some days I either don't have anything or I waited too long to write and I don't remember. A lot of these things are literally just like, hey, I read a really good book. I kept it real simple, but if that was the thing, then that was the thing. So how I do this, in case you are not aware, is I put my weather, and then at the end of the day, I will put like my overarching mood for the day. I'll write a little bit more here, and then this is about my workouts or how my body is feeling. I used to do a tracker here, but I stopped doing that at some point, and we'll see that as we go. So again, this is using the June stuff. This was July was the last month that I used the Cocoa Daisy Weeks sheets. I did not get them again for August. I decided just to do simple decorations. I wrote it all down, but then I didn't track anything because I decided to switch how I was doing it. So that's why this is empty. And if I didn't work out, because I pre-write my workouts in, I use an app called Moms Into Fitness, and I pre-write my workouts in. If I don't end up doing it, then I just cross it out and just kind of explain why or how my body's feeling or whatever. So a lot of the same. This was vacation week, so I didn't have any workouts. So I basically just kind of wrote a little bit about what we did for the week. More about like how I was feeling, just whatever, is kind of how I handle those. And then back to it, I decided to leave this section empty and just kind of write a little bit, just kind of left it so I could just write how I was feeling or what my thoughts were for the weekend, or use it however, or not use it at all. So this time I used it for like basically on Saturday, how my body was feeling. Sunday, again, how my body was feeling. This one was basically just like for the weekend, here's how I felt. But this is the last week of July. And then we will go to my reading journal. So last time I didn't show you like my actual like individual reviews and stuff. So we'll do that this time. But this is how my month turned out. I wanted to wait until it's August 1st now to film this because I wanted to show you my stats all filled in. So I read 11 books this month, 4 on my Kindle, 7 physical books. I read a total of 4,877 pages with an average star rating of 3.95. And I bought 5 books. And how I do these is I basically, like, you can see the line goes how long it took me to read a book. And it's just kind of a fun way to see. I did start a book on the 31st. I actually just finished it today, or this morning. So I'll come back and write my line there. So we'll flip over to where it starts. So the first book, I finished it actually July 1st, which kind of feels like cheating because I read most of it in June, but it's not that serious of a thing. But I feel like I need to like be exact. But I read Tower of Dawn and Kingdom of Ash, so I finished the Throne of Glass series. I read The Inheritance Game, which was one of my 5 stars for the month. I really, really enjoyed it. And then I read this duology, which I like the first one better than the second one. It's pirates, and I thought it would be a fun beach read. And it was. I probably won't read it again, but it was still a fun read. This was the 3rd book in a series I was reading on my Kindle, and I really enjoyed it. This is actually a book I got from my husband, and he wanted me to read it. So I did, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, because normally we do not share interests. He doesn't read that much, but we don't share a lot of interests in, especially books, but like any kind of media, you know, like movies, shows, things like that. But it was pretty good. Second book in the Inheritance Games, also 5-star. I really enjoyed it. This was a Kindle Unlimited read. I did not like it. 2 stars was very generous. I didn't like the characters. I liked one of the characters. I didn't like the other character. I was confused for most of the book. It just not great. And this was my surprise read that I really, really enjoyed, Beauty and the Baller. I was not expecting to like this, and I gave it 5 stars, and I liked it so much more than I thought I would. And then I read 5 Survive, which gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it, did not see the ending. Well, I kind of predicted, but I didn't completely see it coming. I've been keeping track of my favorite, like top favorite book for the month. And this month I was between this one and the Inheritance Games. But I ended up giving it to Beauty and the Baller because this was a surprise one that I did not expect that I was going to like as much as I did. So that is my reading journal for the month. And then last we have, I'm gonna have to move my camera up. Oh, please. There we go. My sticker memory, or my photo memory planner. I have not done this last week yet. That's why it's empty. So you'll see that. Actually, speaking of which, can't remember. I don't think you saw this one. I think the last one you guys saw was this one, which was our anniversary. We did our picture that we do every year. Did I show you guys this one? I don't remember. You're going to see it again. Kiwi and Coat box. My son got a haircut that he desperately needed. I do like every quarter pictures and then playing outside. So what I do for my monthly is just like, if I took a picture that day, then I will, you know, put it in here because it's kind of fun to see, and over, you know, like this is what our month looks like in pictures. Heavily featured my youngest. She smashed, she came running around the corner at the grocery store, and our grocery store has like stands where you can get the bags to put your meat in, and it like a metal stand, and she just crashed into it so hard. Head whipped back, so close to her eye, but pretty bad, you know, ouch. This was our vacation week, which is why there's more pictures. And then I don't even know what happened, but she comes up and her eye is like swollen and it looks like it has hives. She was having an allergic reaction to something, and then it just went away and hasn't been back. So I don't know. It was very odd. So this was 4th of July here, and then we left for our vacation here. So I just did, you know, some little snippet journaling. We were on vacation. We finally arrived. It took us 2 days. And then we had our first full day on the water, at the beach. And then this was actually our vacation. So we went to, down to Florida, to the Gulf. we stayed at an area called like Seacrest Beach. So it's near like Panama City Beach, that area. There's like a bunch of little beaches there. And we stayed there. They had an amazing pool where we stayed, which was good because this was a double red flag day. So we ended up like having a pool day. The next day, just the 5 of us, because we go down with my parents and my sister and her family. Just the 5, my tight little, you know, my kids and my husband and I went to Gulf Island National Seashore because we like to do all the junior ranger stuff and all that. So we did that, and then we got back in time to go meet everybody for pizza. We tried a different beach because the other one was so super crowded. I meant to print out a picture because we took, you know, a big family picture, but I never did, so that's okay. On our last day at the beach, and then on our way home, everybody's sleeping in the back of the car. So, and I did not take any pictures because I was tired. And then not a lot of pictures the week after either because, again, I was really tired. But I love the lemons. Let's back up. Let's back up. So this one was Old Cocoa Daisy from last year. Let's see, this was some Happy Planner stickers, and this paper was like a Felicity Jane paper. But the stickers are Happy Planner. Same with this one. I don't know what books, but they were also Happy Planner stickers. This is the July Cocoa Daisy kit, the lemons. He went to his first birthday party. And then they were playing with modeling clay. Real simple. I didn't even feel like journaling. Like, I just didn't have it in me. And then I haven't done this current week yet. So that is my memory planner. So I think that's all my planners. I'm not going to show you, I talked about this before. I'm not going to talk about or show you my journal anymore. I decided that I needed to keep that separate. So I'm not censoring quite as much. But yeah, so that is my July flip through. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.